In progress.
Hello, 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 everybody. So today we're going to go over the second part of John 3. And we're going to start at John 3:16. And it goes, "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. Whoever believes in him is not condemned, but whoever does not believe stands condemned already because they have not believed in the name of God's one and only Son. This is the verdict. Light has come into the world, but people love darkness instead of light because their deeds were evil. Everyone who does evil hates the light and will not come into the light for fear that their deeds will be exposed. But whoever lives by the truth comes into the light, so that it may be seen plainly that what they have done has been done in the sight of God." Just think if everybody thought that, God is watching everything they're doing, people wouldn't behave the way they behave. Because even if you thought like your mom or dad was watching everything you're doing, or your wife or your husband, it's like you wouldn't do probably half the stuff that most people do that are just living in this way. Number 22. After this, Jesus and his disciples went out into the Judean countryside, where he spent some time with them and baptized. Now, John also was baptizing at Arnon near Salim, because there was plenty of water, and people were coming and being baptized. This was before John was put in prison. An argument developed between some of John's disciples and a certain Jew over the matter of ceremonial washing. They came to John and said to him, "Rabbi, that man who was with you on the other side of the Jordan, the one you testified about, look, he is baptizing, and everyone is going to him." To this, John replied, "A person can receive only what is given them from heaven. You yourselves can testify that I said I am not the Messiah, but I am sent ahead of him. The bride belongs to the bridegroom. The friend who attends the bridegroom waits and listens for him and is full of joy when he hears the bridegroom's voice. That joy is mine, and it is now complete. He must become greater, I must become less." And I love this because John, his whole purpose of baptizing, this powerful man comes into, the New Testament of the Bible, and he's baptizing everybody, and he's telling everybody, purify your ways, make your way straight, because the Messiah is on his way. And then we find out in the Bible that God told him to baptize people because when he was baptizing, he would baptize the Messiah, and God will give him a sign from heaven that says, "Hey, this is the Messiah." So it's like this guy's whole mission in life and the things that he was doing was to introduce this Messiah. And this is what he's doing right here. He's doing, what he was basically made to do, like introduce the Messiah and say, "Hey, that's the Messiah." Because the Messiah was such a big thing in that time. The Messiah has been talked about forever, even though they thought that he was going to be like a political leader that was going to get them, at that point, get them to basically rule themselves instead of being under Romans rule. And Jesus came and did the complete, opposite of just helping everybody understand the kingdom of God, the spiritual kingdom, and the way that you're supposed to act and portray and have your character and your morals and your values. So beautiful. To this, John replied, "A person can only receive what is given them from heaven. You yourself can testify that I said I am not the Messiah, but I am sent ahead of him. The bride belongs to the bridegroom. The friend who attends the bridegroom waits and listens for him and is full of joy when he hears the bridegroom's voice. That joy is mine, and it is now complete. He must become greater, I must become less. The one who comes from above is above all. The one who is from the earth belongs to the earth and speaks as one from the earth. The one who comes from heaven is above all. He testifies to what he has seen and heard, but no one accepts his testimony. Whoever has accepted it has certified that God is truthful. For the one whom God has sent speaks the words of God for God." gives a spirit without limit. The Father loves the Son and has placed everything in his hands. Whoever believes in the Son has eternal life, but whoever rejects the Son will not see life, for God's wrath remains on them. And I love John 3. And I feel like, John 3:16 is such a powerful verse that, there's a lot of people that never even read the whole John 3 and understand, how it starts out like we did yesterday. It starts out with a Pharisee named Nicodemus, a leading council of the religious culture at that time, asking Jesus some questions about, how do I gain eternal life? What's the purpose of life? And he goes and asks him in the middle of the night. So he's like trying to be secretive. He's not trying to go in the middle of the day where everybody says, "Oh man, the Pharisees are fake. They're going to Jesus." And he finds the answer. Jesus tells him the answer and everything, and it's beautiful, beautiful. All right, I love. I'm drinking the water right now, and I bought some stuff called alma powder. Man, it tastes different. I guess it says it's like a gooseberry from India, but the properties are so good. It's one of the number one cures in the world, natural cures to high cholesterol. And so all my tests came back really good when I took my physical this year, but they said my cholesterol was kind of high. So I'm gonna try to lose some weight, drink some different stuff. So today I'm drinking moringa, and that's like a good digestive flush and things like that. Gets rid of a lot of toxins in your body. And then alma is loaded with vitamin C and all kind of other stuff. It's only found in India and is really good to clean your cholesterol. It's also good. It makes your hair grow like really fast and long and really thick. So it's called Alma. All right, we read our Bible verse. I want you guys to start breathing. And I got my water already. And what we want to do is just stretch. Just put your hands straight up in the air. And then you want to put one arm all the way to the other side, the other arm like you're hugging yourself to the other side. And just do that again. Put your hands up, cross them over like you're going to hug yourself, go down. So you're doing like these windmills with your arms. Yeah, this is a way to connect your brain. Both sides. I was watching a show yesterday where this guy, scientists proved like he could use his brain more than almost everybody else on the earth that they studied. And it was because he knew how to connect into his left and right brain. And this guy was like a super genius just because of that. So it really helps us get smarter and calmer and helps us with so much stuff. All right. Let's look at the news. USDJPY is winning. Yeah, USD is looking really strong right now. The farm employment change is way up, 42K. We got some more news coming in a little bit. President Trump's going to speak at 10 a.m. It just says that he speaks regularly on a plethora of topics. But we don't even know what he's going to talk about. And then you always see this right here, impacted because of shutdown. Tentative events are subject to delays, revisions, and cancellations. So that's what we're going through today. And as we see, GBP is beating up on the Japan also. Everybody's beating on Japan. We want to look at Japan, and hopefully we didn't miss the boat. USD Japan, and see if it's going up. We got a signal right here to go up, half an hour. I've been looking at the half an hour about lately. I barely ever trade the 15-minute candles, but it's winning all the time too, as you see. But I kind of like 30 minutes and up, because what you'll see is you'll see a whole lot of winning going on. Look at this call right here for the day. We got it yesterday to go up, and it went way up. We could have stayed in that trade yesterday. We got in. Let me show you where we got in at. We got in right around here. I mean, it's so out of the box right now. Yeah, if it goes down, I would like to get in this trade further down, but it's like outside the Bollinger Band. I don't want to get in that one right now. So let's just see what we got here. JPY is the weakest. USD is the strongest. This is just our currency strengths. Same thing. USD is the strongest. Right here, GBP is the strongest though. And so USD JPY is 41 plus. It means USD is stronger, 41. And let's see. And JPY is a little bit weaker going against GBP. And you see it's hitting the moving average right now. That's this line right here. And that's good. We do not have to take it right away. We're waiting. It looks like a better trade now. How far is that? That's a little bit further. This is where we want to grab it, right around here. Wow, and gold soared up again. Gold has been really making moves. On the 4 hours day, everything is 100% downtrend. That's crazy. It's way down here earlier. Let's see, the US 30. There's so much stuff going on in this trade. Look at all this. We're gonna have to just erase this stuff. All right, let's go in and let's figure this out. We can obviously see right up here, there's a resistance. Look at this great call. That was at 7:30. And what we see is the same pattern. It kind of started at like 7 o'clock yesterday. It goes up and then down. This one right here should kind of like go up and down. It might break out down here or it might go up here as we see. Kind of like a range. No news or nothing that's distracting this trade. So let's see what Nas. Wow. We got a sell on the Nas. It already started moving on the half an hour. It's been going up though. One, two, three, four, five. There's 6 green candles in a row. That's almost unheard of in this trade. It's been going down, down, down. We got the same call on the SPX 500. Hmm. All right, let's look at the stocks. Wow. Apple started super high and worked its way back down. Amazon went straight down. Vita went down. Almost everything went down yesterday. Yeah. Microsoft tried to work its way back up. Tesla. Just looks like all the top ones are going down. We were waiting for JPY to go down, but it doesn't look like it's doing it. Kind of got stuck. Wow. Vita went down 4% yesterday. Cat went down. Man. Yeah, it was toxic environment yesterday. 8% loss on this one. These are big losses. 6%, 5%, Tesla. Sheesh. All right, we just got a sell from US 30. We should already got in there. Go ahead and get in. US 30, I just seen the sell popped off. So we're on US 30. So we're on US 30. We took this. We didn't get it at the top, but Miles 100 still going down. Let's look at the robot on Telegram. Gives us the up-to-date trades while they're happening. US 30 sell. That's the one we just took. There's also Nas 100 sales. Another US 30 sell right here. 2 gold sales. Looks like they want us to sell everything. I was looking at that sale of the USDJPY. It's stuck up here. I'm not sell. We want to get a buy of USDJPY. It's really not at a good point for us right now. Wow, this just shot off a buy, Nas. See, on the 30 minutes, it's telling us to sell the Nas 100. On the 15 minutes, it's telling us to buy it because it's two different strategies. Like this is The EMA bounce strategy is super trend strategy. It's telling us to buy here. And this one is the bounce strategy, telling us right here to sell. All right, let's see what's going on here. How much time do we have? We have 4 minutes before the opening bell. Are you ready, 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 like spaghetti? All right, in the last hour, Navita's going down. Nothing else is really doing anything. Mm. And what we would imagine from the US 30 is just keep doing what it's doing. Like it goes up here and comes back down, goes down here and comes back up. So we will soon see. USD JPY. Wish we can get in right around here for a buy. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go back to the news and see if anything. U.S. National Employment Report. So the housing market is in a recession. Yeah, I like how he works for Trump. So he's not saying that we're in like this recession with the whole United States. He's just saying there's pockets of recession. That's funny. Let's see. All right. Gold look like a good to buy. Let's see. All the indicators are saying to buy for the 1 day. Everything. Gold looks like a good buy today. Yeah, it looks like it kind of fell as far as it's gonna fall, like right around here. There's a lot of buyers around these areas from Tuesday the 27th. A lot of buyers like it down here. Time is 6:30. All right, the market just opened. It was way down here. Let's see the Nas. Oh, hmm. The big guys are starting out red. People are eating their Happy Meal. Oh, wow. It went down here. There's kind of like this resistance right here, or support. Man, Apple is way down. Amazon's way down. The V's way down. The US 30, everything big is dropping on the US 30. But for some reason, it's starting to go up. I'm gonna grab another one of these US 30s to sell. All right, so this is at the top of the resistance way up here. This is where it would come down every time. Everything's saying this should come down, like all the stuff is going down. We just got another. We're in a shutdown market, so anything could happen. Let's see here. Apple's down 1%. Amazon 1%. Cisco, Microsoft a 0.5%. Nothing is really looking good. Amazon and we got Walmart going down. And it's like, do we get out of this trade down here when it hits down here, or do we just wait for it to keep on going down? It just looks like it should just be falling. Like it should not be like up at all. Like that's what's just confusing me. And it's like, where is this pressure at? Because there's like pressures, there's like buyers trying to pressure this so it doesn't collapse. But I'm trying to see like where is that at? Unless it's somewhere way back or something. Let's see. Yeah, this is definitely the top right here. You see it. A bot even called a sell when it got up in this little area. 3 more minutes, and this didn't shoot out anything really. I mean, this candle is little. It got up to here. Oh, it's 100 candle. It's not like a bad candle for the opening, but we've been seeing like 200 stuff like that happening. See, the Nas is going straight down. SPX is going straight down, and we got 7 more minutes. Everything's going straight down, but the US 30. We look at the US 30, and all of its big trades are down. Like every single trade is down. And so how is it even hanging around right here? That's like the real confusing thing. I guess it's only been 7 minutes. Yeah, keep on running down. Don't think twice. Go down. There it is. We'll take that 4,200 right there. Put that under our belt. It's still going down. We might get out of this one too. Because this is like where it keeps on like going back up. And here it is. Like I said, it looks like it wants to go back up. So those are 2 trades that we took today. 2 wins, big wins. It'll probably keep on going back down. But something's weird about this trade right now because everything is going down. But look, it's kind of like going down, but this is ricocheted back up. This is what you got to look at too. There's like a wick at the bottom saying that like it's trying to come back up. That's why I got out of both those trades because even though everything is down, when everything starts moving back up off of that bump, then it's like that could be dangerous. But this is where we want to get out of this trade right around here. We were lucky because it went the wrong way a little bit. And then we got in at the ultimate resistance, which was up here. The first time we got in right here. Second time we got in like right up here. So we won both of those trades. And I was, blessed for us to take that second trade. But we took both these trades right here and we got out right around here. It might keep on going back down. But man, just to be honest with you guys, not too many people been calling me up. Not too many people are winning right now. Like this is what people don't understand. Like not too many teachers or traders or whatever are winning right now because the markets are so unstable. And it's like I'm using like almost we're using our strategy because the strategy always works, but it's like I'm using at a faster pace. I'm noticing when I'm trading by myself, I'm not staying in trades as long as I used to because this stuff is topsy turvy. It's going up, down, up, down. So just like these two trades, if we were still in these trades right here, like our ultimate goal was to get in like up here and get out at like this green line, right? That would be like 100. And this is what we were looking for, something like this, right? We got two trades and we got out right about here, which is on this trade, we got out right about here, which is like our 70, 80 that we're always trying to get, right? And then we got out, I could say we got out a little early on this one because this one right here, we could have got out, right about here. Like we could have got out of both of these trades like right now. I would have been out both of them. It hit the support. I would have been out both trades. So if anybody's still trading, go ahead and get out of that trade if you can. Because that's what we're really looking for. We're looking for this 100 right here, you know, but it's all good. We won two trades today. We're looking all around. We might even take this trade. Nah. See, now this is where we're going to take this trade right here where it hit this orange line. It did come down and went right back up. But there's like 4 dojis in a row. It's not even worth anything. This trade's like garbage to us now. The Nas look good today. Yeah, we took the best trade we could. We took the best trade. And it did end up hitting like how far we wanted to hit. We would have had to be a little bit more patient. We could have been patient. We're not losing, we were winning. But sometimes you guys will understand because a lot of you guys now are like calling me up, telling me you're making money, being able to pay, your rent or your mortgage or car payment or anything. But sometimes people stay in trades too short or too long. And so if you feel like you're always getting out of the trade right before you're making money, or if you feel like you stay in trades too long to where you had more money if you would have got out sooner than later, it's like all you do is you switch that thing. It's like simple things that you switch in trading. You got your strategy, you got your journal, you got everything you need in this academy. There's just going to be a couple things you need to switch. Like today, I traded on the percentage wise. When I took the trade, my stop loss was 3% and my take profit was 4%. Now, I didn't even stay in the trade and let the take profit happen. Like I got out earlier, right? And that's what's going to happen with you guys too. You guys are going to get out early, things like that. No problem. I'm only really trying to make like 1 to 2% a day on this account because this is a super conservative account. This isn't like just my normal account I'm trading with, making money for to support my life or nothing. This is more of a long-term thing, a long-term commitment to make money. We started out this account at 200,000. Now it's almost 300,000. And so this was good. Like yesterday, we knew it was going up. We got in a little too early, but the people that did stay in won a lot of money because it did go way up. Today, we had it going down and it went down. And we took two trades and got out real quick. So today was a great day. I'll add this to the back office. Also, we talked about John 3. I just feel like before I really do anything or work or I need to read the Bible. Just like trading. Like before I'm trading, it's like people ask for blessings from God. God bless me and my finances, and then they just go out and work. They don't like pray to God before they work or pray to God to close the deals or thank God for the customer they got today or anything like that. It's like sometimes we need to pray throughout the day. And this is like us reading the Bible before we start trading is a big deal. Some people might get on here a little late. Oh, well, he's gonna read the Bible and I'll get on after that. I know the Bible so good. Listen, I done read the Bible 30 times from the beginning to the end. I done listened to it at least like 45 times on a CD that I used to have in my car. I used to have these CDs and I used to just take the CD out, for like 3 years. All I did was listen. I didn't listen to no radio. I just listened to the Bible. And I can't never get enough of the Bible. But just to be in the presence of God and thanking God and then start trading after that is something different. Like if you guys go to work and then come back home and you start trading again, man, open your Bible and just read a couple verses. Pray to God. These are all holistic things that we're to do in our life. Remember, the number one thing that we're trying to learn is spiritual freedom. Once our mind is free, then we're dealing in the truth. And when you're dealing in the truth, that's when God can give you all the stuff that he wants to give you. That's when it talks about the people that live in truth. He gave them so many talents and then they doubled it, right? The person that wasn't living in truth, he gave him one talent, he hid it in the ground, didn't do anything with it. It's like, who really wants to win? Who wants to win so bad? Like they're just so tired. I see one of my trader friend. He's not even my trader friend, but he's somebody that I put money in with, and just a young guy, man. And yesterday, he was an adopted kid. Yesterday, he was 22 years old, and he said he made $100 million trade. Like he was in this trade, and it made $79 million. I'm talking about this kid last year didn't even have two nickels to put together. People started investing in him, and he just took off. And now he had these meetings that were around the world. Like he just came back from England, and people just met him outside. And he does it for free. And he said he's going to LA, and then he's done. He's gonna figure out his life. I mean, think about what would you do with 100 million? Most of you guys can't even think like that. But I'm just saying, if you could think like, what would you do with the $100 million? Like I was telling my wife yesterday, I was like, man, everywhere that we went on vacation that I love, I would buy a house there and just rent it out Airbnb until we wanted to, be there. But there's so many things. I mean, I was saying I would want to expand like the homeless feeding program. Like I came from feeding out the back of a car to now having tents in a ministry. It's like the next thing would be like, let's have other ministries do it. Other ministries can join in and do what we do. Let's buy insurances for our kids. And so we have lifetime money, for our kids, policies on ourselves, policies on our grandkids, policies. Like I just got into insurance, and this is something that like a lot of my mentors been telling me to do forever. And I just got into it, and insurance is so simple when you got the best product and things like that. But what would you really want to do? And that's how you got to look at trading. This isn't a job. This isn't a salary. This isn't go to school and become something that your mom and dad wanted you to do. This is, what do you want to do with your life? And when you figure out what you want to do with your life, it's so powerful. It's so powerful because that's what's going to wake you up in the morning and you be on class early. That's what's going to have you watching 2-3 videos a week learning trading. That's what's going to have you save some of your money like Pablo did. He saved $1,500 and made $4,500 in 30 days and went on his first vacation to Hawaii. Like, what is going to separate you from the pack? We could have got in this trade one more time. Look, it went right back up. And remember what I told you guys when I first got on here? I said, this trade is going to go up and down because you could tell, because that's what's been happening since yesterday. It's been going up and down. I mapped it out for us. We knew exactly what was happening. Like, look how fast this took off. This is another tradable thing. The market's not even that different. Like, what made that thing shoot up so fast like that? We could have took another trade up here for it to go down. And it's over this part. This is like the top of this section right here. So it's not up here yet, but it's not that far from up there. So we did get in the trade right here and it went up a little higher. It's about a 40. That wouldn't really hurt us. But as you see, it's way up. What for? What caused this to go up like that? Everything is reversing. Everything that was red is now turned green this candle. Look at it. You know, there was red for the first candle. Now everything is green the second candle. Google took off. Beautiful, beautiful trade. Love you guys. God bless. We'll be on tomorrow. Yeah, Ricky, you seen it. Good job, Ricky. And you guys, I want you guys to be watching the videos. If people are watching the video, they don't know how to get to the video. I need to do a one-on-one with you guys ASAP. Like, message me and we'll talk. If you're not trading or you're not doing something you feel like you should be doing, let's get you going. Let's get some money flowing in your pocket. It's so simple. You know, we got these robots that tell us exactly what to do. And I would start looking at the robots on the half an hour. Look at this half an hour trade right here. Straight down, big win. Down, down, big wins. That's on US 30. Look at gold. Same thing, big wins. Up, up, down right here. It went way down here. Down. I like the 30 minutes. I like the 30 minutes. Here goes one right here. We got this 30-minute call to go down and went way down and went right back up. So the market is just booming right now. I would have loved to get a trade going down up here. But I'm not going to take it. I might take it. Let's see. Let's see. We got 6 minutes left on this candle. Let's look at the 5 minutes. I do like this trade. McDonald's is hungry. Yeah, this right here, the 100 looks like it should be going up. I wouldn't go against that 100. SPX is stuck in the middle, doesn't know what it wants to do. Let's see here. Should we take a trade? 75, 240. I'm gonna go ahead and take a trade. I'm gonna sell US 30, selling. All right, this is what we look like. All right, you guys, God bless you guys. Have a great day, and I'll post what happened with this trade right here. That was US 30. Had that to sell, went super high really fast. All right, you guys, God bless. See you guys tomorrow. Please message me or text me so I can get you guys making money. Everybody should be making money right now. Even if you're making $500,000 extra a month, you could take that and make that become way more, 5,000. You take 500 and 1,000, then your next goal is you want to make 5,000 and 10,000. Your next goal is you want to start making 30,000 and 50,000. So there's like goals and strategies to get you to higher and higher. But let's get everybody making like $500, or everybody making at least 150 for the academy. That should always be free. You're one trade away from $150. That should be really, put $1,000 in there and get you that 10%, 15% really quick. All right, you guys. God bless. Bye bye.